What's good, everybody? It's your boy Rose. Please like this video if you're listening to it. Subscribe to my channel if you like my content. And I have to ask this now because I feel like YouTube is hiding my content. They've been doing it for a while. People have been telling me that they're not getting my notifications for my videos when I upload, and I believe them because I'm not getting notifications either. What happened to the notifications? How come I'm not getting these shits anymore? Yeah, I literally have to go on and search the channels that I listen to see if they made new videos. And it's getting real tiring and frustrating for me to have to do that because I end up missing a lot of videos like that. There's no way to try to remember everybody that you're subbed to and go through and see their last video that they made. So I end up only watching a select few channels. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, why they're doing this, why they're disconnecting people like this, but they've been doing it for a while, and it discourages me from making videos. It really does. Because I was on a roll for a minute with making the videos, but then once I started seeing that shit, it kind of threw me back off again. Okay, but I'm going to give this another shot, and so I just say to like the video if you're listening to it. But we're going to talk about Adrien Broner in this video. Now, I was going to go in on him. I was going to go savage on Adrien Broner. But the more I thought about it, I feel sorry for Adrien Broner, man. I really do, man, because something's obviously going on with him. And he was always a guy, I've said this several times, that I want to see do well. But he doesn't seem to want that for himself, man. I'm worried that one day I'm going to wake up, I'm going to come to my computer, and I'm going to find out that Adrien Broner is no longer with us, man. That's the path that he's going down, and that's what I fear the most, man. I just don't want to see the dude die, man. But he's getting shot at. He's knocking out random people out in the street. He's losing boxing fights. He's not taking care of himself in between matches. And he's snapping on people. And he has all the signs of somebody who's going to snap, man. He's going to either kill himself or he's going to kill somebody else, man. That's what I fear from Adrien Broner. I think that he's headed towards that, man. And I think that he needs to do something to change that. Doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. But the question that I want to pose in this video is how much does Floyd Mayweather really inspire Adrien Broner? Because he says that he's inspired by Floyd, but is he really, though? Is he really inspired by Floyd Mayweather? Okay, because I don't think that he is, man. And I'm going to give you an example before I tell you why. When I first got to high school, I was a knucklehead, man. You see, in junior high, I had made a video a while back about bullying, right? And in elementary school, I had some issues with bullying, okay? I was real small, man. I was smaller than everybody, and I think it was because of when my birthday landed. I actually started school way earlier than a lot of the kids in my class, and this is from kindergarten, okay? So I know 10 months, 11 months, 12 months isn't really a lot now as an adult. But when you're a kid that young, those months make a big fucking difference. You know what I mean? A huge difference. And I started school extra early. So, I had those issues, in elementary school with that. And my mom used to give me some of the worst advice ever when it came to bullying. The turn the other cheek and the whole Christian thing. You know what I mean? So I was listening to that for a while until my mom finally snapped out of that. Finally, one day she was like, you just need to punch one of them in their damn face. That's what you need to do. And then that's what I started doing. But she used to brainwash me on the turn the other cheek thing. And, I was doing that for as long as I could. But, once junior high came around, junior high school, I had more fights in junior high than I had in my entire damn life, man. Like, I'm talking over 10, okay? And I was winning, too, because I was going to the boxing gym that was just a hop over my fence. It was literally right there. So I literally lived there in that damn gym. And that gym still exists to this day. It's in a different location now, but it's called the Fist of Gold Boxing Gym in Pomona. The same guy who used to train me is still there, okay? So I turned into a vigilante in middle school. I mean, if you said anything to me at all, you were going to be in a fight. You know what I mean? Like, that's what happened with me in junior high. And it continued, it poured, and it got even worse in high school. Because in high school, I'm like, okay, I'm a freshman. I don't give a shit if a senior says something to me. I'm taking off. Period. You know what I mean? I developed that fucking attitude. And I ended up getting into 3 fights in the ninth grade. On the third one, I was kicked out of the school. Okay, so I had to go to homeschooling. Homeschooling did not work out for me, okay, because this just gave me an excuse to hang out, smoke weed, and hang with the crew and kick up dust, right? So I ended up missing a whole year of school because of this. If I had decided to go back, I would have been a year behind. All my friends, all the people that I knew that I went to school with in the same grade. So my cousin, man, my cousin, goofy dude, real weird. You know what I mean? But he was extra smart, man. Gangster and everything, man. Smart as shit. Okay, was an honor roll student every damn year. Okay, and I was on the run. I had to stay with my aunt and my cousins because I was on the run for a while because they had put me in juvenile hall. Then they had put me in a group home, a boys' home, and I ended up AWOLing from the boys' home. And I was staying with them for a while. And my cousin, man, he was just he was going to school and he was coming home and he was doing his homework. Then he would go and act a fool. I mean, he did all the stupid shit in the streets that anybody would do, but he made sure his homework was done first. Like that was the thing about him. And I watched him. I never lived with them before. I would just visit, spend the night, things like that. But I was living with them, so I actually got to see firsthand all the things that he was doing, and he inspired me, man. I said, you know what? I don't want to be a dummy. I don't want to be known as the dropout of the fucking family. I just can't. I'm not allowing myself to have that damn title. So he inspired me to turn myself in, get myself back into school, and I ended up catching up a whole year's worth of schoolwork in just 1 year, okay, with summer school included. And I ended up graduating with 3.8. Would have been higher, but the ninth grade fucked me up, okay, because they calculate all the years and they put them together. So 3.8 after being a knucklehead in the ninth grade and missing a whole year worth of school. 3.8 is pretty damn good. I'm still proud of that. You know what I mean? But he truly inspired me. But I didn't just show up to class and say I'm just gonna pass this test. I'm just gonna ace every test. I'm just gonna just do well. No, I actually had to fucking do the hard work that my cousin did. Okay, I had to sit at that fucking table so many damn weekends, man. Friday nights, okay? As a teenager, you can only imagine what Friday night is to a teenager. I actually sat some of those out just to do some damn homework, just to study, just to catch up that fucking year that I was behind. Turned down going to City Walk. We used to have these competitions where we would go to City Walk and see how many numbers we can get. That was our thing. Every Friday we would do that. Okay, City Walk is up in North Hollywood, or no, Universal City. It was my favorite thing to do, man. But I actually sat a lot of those Friday nights at that damn table and put in the hard work that it took to pass those tests on the day of the test. I really, because I saw that's what my cousin was doing. That's what inspired me. Okay. Now back to Adrien Broner. The reason why I wonder if Floyd Mayweather really inspires him is because he thinks that he could just show up in the ring and have all the success that Floyd Mayweather had without doing the hard work, without that sitting at that damn table and studying, and without him being in the gym working hard and taking care of himself in between fights and things like that. I don't think that he's inspired by Floyd Mayweather, man. I think that he's only inspired by the glitz and the glamour that's associated with Floyd Mayweather. And that's his major fucking problem, man. It really is. I mean, look at him. He's calling out fucking Conor McGregor now. He still hasn't learned that he doesn't need to follow behind Floyd Mayweather. He still hasn't learned this yet. He sees Floyd Mayweather beat Conor McGregor. Now he wants to call out Conor McGregor. And it's like 78 said, I saw his video before I made this one. It's like he says, I couldn't even feel confident in picking Adrien Broner to beat Conor McGregor. Not even Conor. I wouldn't pick Adrien Broner to win a fight against Ronald McDonald, man, at this fucking point, man, because he just doesn't take his training seriously. I mean, he looked fucking horrible his first day of fucking training. When he went in there, I was like, look at this fucking guy, man, with the blonde fucking streaks in his hair. Like, what is this guy doing? He looks like shit. What was he doing in between these fucking fights? He hasn't figured out that there's work that you have to do before a damn fight and even after a fight, man. Even after you win a fight, go ahead and party for one night. Go ahead and enjoy, a week of eating whatever you want if that's what you choose to do. But then get back to work after that. But Adrien Broner doesn't do that, man. He's going to clubs while he's in training camp. And this is his major problem, man. And I'm really, really worried about Adrien, man. I don't think that he's going to make it, man. I really don't. I'm just looking at his behavior, and he is going to fucking snap, man. But what can anybody do about it? He doesn't seem to want to help himself. So I don't know, man. You guys leave me your comments and let me know what you think about this. Do you think that he's really inspired by Floyd Mayweather, like for real, for real? Or is he just looking at all the money, all the fame, and he wants that and he thinks that he's just going to get that by going into the ring and standing in the Philly shell posture? I'm out.